Okay, guys, good evening. It is now 9:54 p.m. on Wednesday, January 3rd, 2018. Hope you guys having a good evening. This is just a follow-up to the video I made earlier regarding the FOMC monetary policy meeting minutes that came out. Let's see, we're going on about 8 hours ago. And so here I am on Forex Live, and this was an article they posted around the time it came out. This is kind of a summary without reading the whole minutes, which you could do right here if you click on full text. If you want to see this, go to forexlive.com, scroll to the central bank section here on the right, and you click this link right here, and it'll bring you to this page. And so you actually can read the full text right here if you would like, but these bullet points are kind of the takeaways. So basically, I won't read all these, but several Fed officials are concerned by low inflation. Failure of inflation to rise to 2% is a reason for slow hikes, though they do expect it to still rise to 2%. Tightening of the labor market, some concern with financial stability. Some saw medium-term inflation outlook is little changed. Agreed that flatness of the yield curve not unusual. Business contracts reported strong pre-holiday sales. So, as in the comment here, there isn't much to get excited about. There are dovish and hawkish arguments here, but we've heard it all before. On net, another gradual hike is in March still the most likely path forward, at least until Powell tips his hat. And that's a reference to Janet Yellen, who's shown here, is now exiting the Fed in next month, and I forget his first name, but Powell will be taking over as the Fed chair. And anyways, you can also scroll down and read some of the comments under here. I love reading these. Let's see. I'm just reading through here. Anyway, so kind of funny. But anyways, guys, so take a look at this and read the full text if you'd like. So now let's run over to the charts for a minute. So let's look at US yen. So this is about where the news came out, was this candle right here. And I know I was talking, and this is my demo account here, and I'm actually still short this. I'm going to hold this. Although, this could be a reason to get out, but this is a demo account, so I'll hold it for a little bit. I actually am short this on my regular account, but I'm up from a little higher level from up here, I think. So I got a little bit of drawdown right now. But as I was saying earlier, if we look at this, these patterns here, I still think that this is going to go down. This still looks like a wave 4. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did come back to the area of the previous wave 4. This looks like probably the wave 4 of 5 right here. That means 4 of 3 on this downtrend. That's about where it came back to, and you can see it's pulling back off those lows. If it takes out this high up here, then that would negate this whole thing. But I am still looking at this going down. This was a bad fill, obviously, on my demo account, but like I said, I wouldn't have taken that on my real account. So the US Swiss, kind of the same thing. As you can see, I still have this marked off here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would anticipate that we could still see this climb back to around this area here. If we look at this, if this is actually a wave 1 down here, this went up about 34 pips. So off of this low, 34 pips takes us to, just about to this arrow. So maybe back to this previous high. So I could potentially see that, and that would end, and see this go back down, at least back to here, depending if this is the end of a correction or just the end of a trend. So this looks like a trend right now, but sometimes these corrections look like trends. And again, on the US Swiss, the trend is down. I still look at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm still looking at this as having more downside potential. And on the euro, same thing. This is what I showed you guys earlier today. I still have these labels on here that this is the overall trend, is these purple markers. So 1, 2, we're in 3. We go up for wave 5 of 3. So this is wave 1, wave 2 of the bigger pattern. And then right here we've got wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is basically in wave 4 of 3 in the aqua color. And then once this finishes, we'll have another correction, and then we'll have wave 4 and 5 of this larger trend fill in. That's why I have them off to the side here, because these haven't happened yet, if that's the correct interpretation. We are seeing a little bit of movement to the upside. Of course, we're in the Asian session right now, so I don't really put too much emphasis on this. It'll really be what happens during the London session tomorrow, where this will really be a telltale sign of what's going to happen with these pairs. So overall, guys, although I did say in the first video that I wouldn't trade into it because there could be a continuation of the current move, I think the market, took it. I guess it didn't really do much at first, but then it kind of took it as a little bit bullish. But I don't really feel that it's very bullish. I think it's as expected. They didn't really come out with anything new in terms of bullish expectations. And a lot of times during these Asian sessions, we do see the market kind of take a breath and go the opposite way from where the actual trend lies. So that's why I still believe that we will see these moves back up, that the euro will continue up, and that the US Swiss and US yen will continue down, at least for a period of time. Okay, so anyways, guys, that's the follow-up. Like I said, be cautious in your trading. This could be wrong. We'll see. So as I always say, don't take any trades based on what I'm telling you. Just, see what's going on and trade accordingly. And be cautious. Use proper money management, position size, stop losses. But, use your stop losses judiciously. Don't put them too close, because, we could see this, one more push down and then turn up, and you don't want to get taken out just before the move starts up. So if that's the way it's going to be. So anyways, guys, so that's it. I hope you all have a great night. There is let's see what's on the docket here for Thursday. We have services PMI for the British pound. British pound had nice moves today, and I'm really upset I didn't get in on them. I'll be honest with you. But services PMI in the morning, 4:30 New York time. That's really it for the rest of the day. This stuff really won't do anything. Friday will be a busy day. We've got Euro CPI flash estimate early at 5 a.m. during the London session. And then we have Canadian employment news and trade balance at 8:30, and also 8:30 non-farm payroll. So a busy Friday morning. Could be some good opportunity in here, and maybe I'll try to make a video leading up to these events perhaps tomorrow. So anyways, that's it, guys. Either way, I hope you have a great night, and I hope that was helpful. Like the video, share any comments, share the video, etc. And look forward to speaking to you all again, and we will see how this plays out tomorrow. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good night.